Hey gang, it's Bruce Tall Guy Miller with Airstream of South Florida, a division of North Trail RV in sunny Fort Myers, Florida. Today we're going to take a look at the all-new 2019 27-foot Airstream Tommy Bahama. One of the things that's special, one of the biggest things, are all the Tommy Bahama gear that comes with it. The Tommy Bahama event chairs. There's two of those. You've got the Tommy Bahama stainless cooler. It comes with glasses, it comes with corkscrews, it comes with all kinds of extra things. And you're going to see a lot of things inside, like special comforters on the bed and special pillows and special decor, things like that. For 2019 on the Tommy Bahama, there are only three options. The solar, the convection microwave, which replaces the standard oven and microwave, and an optional second air conditioner. This power zip D awning is standard this year. It was an option last year. The awning package is standard. The rear view camera is standard. Those were all options. This is a very special zip D awning because it has this exclusive Tommy Bahama fabric, and it is sunbrella fabric, but it has the exclusive Tommy Bahama color theme with the Tommy Bahama badging. And I'll press a button here, you'll see it start to go in, and then we'll stop it and put it back out. So it is now starting to retract, and it'll go all the way in and put itself away, and it locks itself away so you don't have to fasten anything. I'll put it back out. We can also tip the awning on one end or the other so that if there's a rain coming up, you can actually have it out. Now, you don't ever want it up in a storm. Let's be very, very clear about that. But I'm going to lower the front corner of it. You know, if you're out here in a light rain, just something a little more than a drizzle, you can lower that in so it'll properly drain. The Tommy Bahama also has power stabilizer jacks, so you don't have to crank them up or down. Just press a button, they go up or down, and they are auto adjusting side to side, so if one side of the trailer is a little higher than the other and that foot hits the ground first, it will automatically put the other one down and adjust so you have equal pressure. We've got the special Tommy Bahama badging, the relaxed edition. The Tommy Bahama is a special edition, so it will be available for, I believe, another 1.5 to 2 years. We have the special graphics on the window wraps here for Tommy Bahama, and there's a big marlin on this one, which is really cool. Of course, as with all the Airstreams above the Sport, you have the stainless rock guards. We have dual deep cycle Group 24 batteries. If you get the solar, they are AGM batteries or glass mat batteries. We have two 30-pound propane tanks. We have a big storage compartment in here. You can see in there, and that's all lighted. We are all pre-wired for portable solar as well. The plug is right down here. Of course, we have our power tongue jack. Any 30 amp Airstream, and this one is 30, this one is a single AC. 25 foot and above will have two shore power connections. There'll be one up front here as well as one back on the side. Now, if it's 50 amp, it's only going to have the one. And we have our propane valve down here, so we can hook up a low pressure gas grill. You could hook up a propane powered generator there if you would like. And that's real handy because you've got your shore power connection here. So if you're using a propane powered generator, that's a perfect spot. Moving on around here, you can see we've got the special Tommy Bahama Zip D window awnings over here. And these are real easy to put up and down. I'll just show you how easy they are. I'll just let it retract here. That's all there is to it. I just took this for going down the road so that it's secure. And as most of you know, these come with a wand so that you can reach these straps and hooks and so on. I don't usually use the wand because I can reach them all. But here's our outdoor shower. And it is a complete outdoor shower with hot and cold shower head and everything right there. Here we have our city water connection, our black tank flush, so we can flush out the solids out of the black tank. This is cable and satellite connections. And of course, here is our other shore power connection that we talked about, and we've got the one up front as well. This is a refrigerator vent. So this is just where air can circulate behind the refrigerator. Other than that, just access for service. On the 25s and up, the second vent is actually on the roof. So moving on around, we see that this has the special Serenity style wheels, special alloy wheels. Here we have our furnace vent, obviously not meant for you or I to access. It's service access plus a vent. Moving back here, we see one of the very, very special things about the Tommy Bahama 27, and it's this rear hatch that opens up. And it's really nice because we've got this screen here, and you can have this open. You're backed up to the lake, or you're backed up to the mountains, or maybe you're out west in one of the parks and you got the bison running around back here. You can actually be sitting here dining or just relaxing, have your screen down, have this back end open, and have a lot of fresh air and a great, great view, because we've got the iconic on the 27, we've got the iconic wraparound windows on both ends. So you just have a great view on both ends of this Airstream. When we pull this down, you'll see we also have the window awning back here. So this, if you do have this closed, you can have this window shaded, much like we did on the side there. And then we've got our storage here in the rear bumper. On all Airstreams that have bumpers, this is what we call wet storage. Good place for wheel chocks and things like that you don't mind getting wet. Some people keep a sewer hose there. I keep one there in mine. I also use a sewer hose storage tube up front for a spare. I didn't point that out, but it's right by the dump station there. Okay, now we're gonna go inside, but as we do, let's take a look at a couple of things here around the door. We've got this laser engraved Tommy Bahama logo here with the Marlin, which is really cool. And we also have the lighted door handle. You've seen that on the Classic. That is on the Tommy Bahama, and the doorbell as well. So now let's take a look inside. When you come in here, you can see this open air feel we get here at the dinette. You can actually be sitting here visiting with some friends and neighbors, or just relaxing with an adult beverage or a cold drink and some snacks, playing games, and enjoy the great outdoors. Of course, this does make a bed. This whole interior decor is exclusive to the Tommy Bahama. For instance, we've got the louvered doors on the cabinets, and they are backlit just like they are in the Serenity and the Signature, so that gives a real pretty effect at night. We've got this exclusive upholstery here, and colors and styles. We have a bar. We actually have a bar in the Tommy Bahama, and it's really neat because if you look, it's lit. Back here you have your ice bucket. There's a drain built in there. There's also some LED lights down in there, so that when you put ice in there, it gives it a real neat effect. It all kind of glows. We've got our wine rack, our liquor cabinet there. We've actually got some power over here as well. Just lift that up. We've got some AC power and some USB charging stations. Some nice drawers here. Down here, we have an ice maker. So you can pull that ice maker out, set it up here, plug it in, and you have a full service bar there. Okay, let's talk about entertainment for a moment. In the Tommy Bahama, you have the Polk audio system. So great sound system. There's actually a remote panel in the bedroom as well. Nice thing about it is we've got the Blu-ray player right here in this cabinet, and you've got a couple of USB charging ports here. That plug there, by the way, is on the inverter, as is one down here under the table, one by each television, and one in the bedroom. So you have several inverter outlets as well. But the neat thing about it is if you want to watch TV on your nice little Samsung TV here, you can actually run the sound for the TV through the sound system. So you've actually got it coming through 4 speakers, 2 of which are right here, and it does give you some surround sound effect. It's not what we would call true surround sound, but you've got a race car going across the screen, you'll hear it moving from one side to the other and so on. We've got a great galley here. This is a solid surface countertop. We've got an extra extension here. We've got the matching solid surface sink covers, and we have a huge, huge sink in the Tommy Bahama. By the way, that's a Kohler faucet in the oiled bronze finish, and you've got the little spray nozzle there. Special oven, by the way, and a range and cooktop and oven for the Tommy Bahama. This is the same unit that they put in the Classics, and it's very nice because it's all auto ignition, including the oven. And it does have a glass window in the oven with a light, and this nice glass flush top range cover so that you have more counter space when you're not using it. This unit does have solar. This is the solar control panel. It tells us right now we're at 100%. Here's our monitor panel. Battery, fresh, gray, black levels, water pump switch. This actually is our inverter switch. On, green, off. A couple of light switches here. Those are for the under cabinet lights and this cabinet light. I've also got the range hood light on. Nice big fridge and freezer in this rig, and it's a double door, and it's got these little levers that pull up and snap down so that when you're going down the road, things don't surprise you and slide off the shelf when you open the door. We have our slide out microwave, and you notice it beeped. When it's put in there, there's no power to it. When I pull it out, it powers up. We've got a nice big pantry here. We got a lot of storage up here. By the way, the leather drawer and cabinet pulls are exclusive to the Tommy as well. That's our power converter. Think of it as your circuit breaker box at home. It is more than that, but that's a good way to think of it in layman's terms. Big closet here, and looks like we've got some packing in here, but we've got a lot of Tommy Bahama bedding and bath towels and things like that come with it. There's a packet of owner's manual. By the way, there's lighting in here, so you can see what you're getting out. We've got a queen bed here, and if you recall, I pointed out the stainless cooler out front, and this is where it stores. So it's really nice. It just tucks right in there and straps down. And we also have a lot of storage under the bed, and you can see most of that is accessible without lifting the bed. And what we see through there is access from the inside to that outside storage. And this track right here, this is where the tabletop stores when you want to take the table out of there and just have an open floor, which is really nice. It gives you a lot of floor space. Keep your fingers out of there when you close that. We've got USB charging stations on both sides of the bed. We've got reading lights over both sides of the bed. We've again got the big panoramic windows here. All of the curtains, starting in 2017, are blackout curtains. You can't see any sunlight through these at all. So with these blinds that they started adding, and by the way, this is new for 2019, on the fantastic fan in the bedroom, there is a blind. So with those pulled, these blackout curtains, you can sleep till noon. You won't have any problem with light waking you up. We've got our television back here as well. This one is on a swivel, so it does pull out and you can swing it out so you can watch it easily in bed. Here's our 10-button programmable thermostat. It runs the heat pumps, the air conditioners, everything. And this is the remote panel that I mentioned for the Polk audio system, so we can control the sound system from back here as well. Now let's take a look at the bathroom. Nice stainless sink, ceramic toilet, lots of storage above here. Light switch, hot water heater controls, all controlled from inside. Both the bathroom and the shower stall both have individual vent fans, so you don't end up with a lot of humidity building up. We got a couple of skylights. There's one back there toward the bathroom as well. Here's one here. They both have blinds. So we have these AC ducts. Cool air goes down there in the ceiling. The furnace ducts are down by the floor. Heat rises. So it makes all the sense in the world. These things are pretty amazing all-weather units. I've been in my Airstream at 4 degrees below zero, stayed nice and warm, had nice hot showers and everything, and that's the kind of thing you can look forward to. Not that you really want to be where it's that cold when your home's on wheels, but if you get caught in that kind of situation, you'll be in good shape. So thanks. That's the 2019 27-foot Tommy Bahama. Thanks for looking it over with us. And we'd love to help you. Call any of us at Airstream of South Florida, and we'd love to show it to you. This is Bruce Tall Guy Miller saying, see you out on the campground.